sculpture possible, c'est un ensemble de sculptures qui ont été fabriquées à partir d'objets banals, de pièces de mobilier, d'objets domestiques, où la domestication de la nature, l'intégration de la technologie, puis une transformation de ces objets-là nous amène à voir finalement le monde autrement.
My work goes across media and approaches, but I almost always am concentrating at looking at systems and how they behave. And I try to do that by actually creating systems in the gallery space, not just representing them, but actually having them really perform. When I'm talking about systems, I'm almost always building them through combinations of technology and a kind of ecosystemic approach where you have different actors that interrelate with one another. I like to take that approach and bring it into the way that I work with technological systems, to overlap them and to connect them in ways that they're not necessarily supposed to connect. But when you do that, you get something called an emergent behavior. So something happens through the particular connection more than because of the nodes themselves, but because of the way they're connected, you get a result that's unexpected. And to me, that's a very powerful artistic strategy. Since 2019, I've started integrating living matter into my work, mostly plants. And in this exhibition, I'm continuing this integration of biological life with technological systems and trying to create hybrid systems in which the two are in balance. I've always created technological systems which seem to be alive, which seem to perform in a way that's like a living or ecosystemic kind of system, because I find it fascinating to watch them work and to reflect on what are the similarities and differences between real living things and a mechanical system which is performing as if it is alive. There are two pieces in the show that have real living biological ecosystems. And there's a third piece in the show called Crawler, which has an artificial ecosystem. It's an artificial life form that exists in relation to the biological life forms. So in Crawler, it models this whole process. It basically watches YouTube videos, it searches for things that I've searched, and it watches them, and it takes the closed captioning file of what the person is saying and feeds that as an input to an artificial neural network which generates a text in relation to the input. The neural network is trained on 7 books that have all influenced me in my thinking of of how to think about the future. Not even what kind of future do we want, but just how to think about this concept, how to think about ideas like sustainability or artificial intelligence or cybernetic. I think one of the most surprising things to me was actually the way that the neural network deals with various sources. How much creativity did the machine have in doing this, and how much creativity did I have when I did it? And sometimes the answers are not so simple in both cases.
La publication, dans le fond, elle est venue en second lieu. On y réfléchissait toujours un peu en parallèle, mais un après-midi cet été, on s'est assis ensemble dans son atelier. Et pendant qu'il me parlait, je voyais derrière lui, sur le mur de son studio, plein de petits croquis qu'il a fait pendant la création des œuvres. Puis là, je me suis dit, ah, mais il faut qu'on fasse un carnet de son processus de création qui est inhérent à l'exposition, qui se trouve vraiment dans chacune des pièces.
So I was quite interested in this idea of pedagogy, because that is, in a weird way, how we learn from YouTube. It's a sort of pedagogy. And I wanted see if I can use that as an artistic material in the works, and the carnet was another kind of echo of this.
Les enfants ont pu être éveillés au concept des œuvres laboratoires de l'artiste Adam Bassalta grâce à un concours de dessin. Et le concours porte le titre de Survivaria. Donc l'idée, c'est que les enfants devaient s'inspirer d'un objet du quotidien et le transformer en objet artistique. Cet objet-là devait être un objet qui devenait un habitat de survie pour un animal de leur choix.
There's a very special thing that happens when children are seeing this work, because I think they have not been taught to think that it's strange yet. They have not been taught the way that we should look at art or what art should be or is normally, and they're very open.
Dans le même espace du concours de dessin, on a une activité qui s'appelle le parent médiateur, où on invite les familles à créer une machine futuriste. Puis l'idée de départ, c'était d'utiliser les mêmes phrases qui se trouvent dans l'œuvre Crawler, qui sont des petites phrases poétiques.
Il y a une idée que j'ai trouvée vraiment intéressante et qui m'a marquée dans mes échanges avec Adam, c'est tout le rapport à la transformation des objets. On parle beaucoup de la nécessité de changer le monde, mais là, Adam il disait aussi l'idée de se laisser transformer par le monde, donc par les objets que lui transformait. Il avait l'impression qu'il s'opérait une transformation intérieure dans lui qui finalement après se répercutait dans plein d'autres sphères de sa vie.
I'm very interested in this idea of instability within the artwork, but also between the audience and the artwork. I would like people to have a moment where they feel like they're experiencing art in a different way, or experiencing a different kind of art than they're used to. To me, that's a form of dialogue, and there's many of the works have this idea of a complex system where a kind of behavior emerges. In some ways, the process of viewing these works, I want it to work in the same way. I want there to be this question about the future and what is our place in it. It felt too easy to imagine us not there again. And I thought it would be an interesting challenge to imagine how can I think through this conflicted relationship without making us disappear.